Imagine you've been fighting a battle for years. You're wounded, beaten down, but you keep pushing forward because you know justice is on your side. Every step forward is met with opposition, and for a while, it seems like the enemy is too powerful, too well-funded, too entrenched. Then, suddenly, the war is over. You've won. The enemy retreats, admits defeat, and you stand victorious. But instead of celebrating, instead of seeing the rewards of your struggle, you look around and realize nothing's really changed. This, my friends, is the story of XRP today. For years, Ripple has been locked in a fierce battle with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, a case that threatened to define the very future of cryptocurrency regulation in America. The case dragged on since December 2020, casting a long shadow over Ripple and its digital asset, XRP. At times, it seemed like an unwinnable fight. Major crypto exchanges delisted XRP. Investors hesitated. Uncertainty loomed. Yet, against the odds, Ripple emerged victorious. The SEC's case collapsed, and in the end, they were forced to settle for a fraction of what they initially sought. XRP was officially declared not a security, giving Ripple the regulatory clarity it had been fighting for all along. For most assets, such a victory would result in an immediate, dramatic price increase. After all, the biggest regulatory risk hanging over XRP's head was finally gone. Investors should have been flooding back in. XRP should have skyrocketed. But it didn't. Instead, the price barely budged. And here's the burning question: why? Why is XRP still struggling? Why didn't it rally like everyone expected? Why is a cryptocurrency that just won one of the most important legal battles in history still not breaking new all-time highs? If you're an investor, a trader, or someone who simply wants to understand the true nature of this market, you need to hear this. Because XRP's price action reveals a lot, not just about Ripple, but about the crypto space as a whole. This isn't just about one coin. This is about how the market reacts, how narratives drive price, and how you, as an investor, can avoid falling into the trap of expecting immediate rewards when reality plays a much longer game. So, let's dive into it. The story of XRP is one of resilience. Launched in 2012, it was one of the earliest cryptocurrencies designed specifically for financial institutions. Unlike Bitcoin, which aimed to replace traditional finance, Ripple's goal was to work with banks, providing them with a faster, more efficient way to settle cross-border transactions. This use case made XRP unique. While other cryptos focused on decentralization and financial independence, XRP was carving out a niche in the financial world, gaining adoption from banks and payment providers. At its peak, XRP was the third largest cryptocurrency by market cap, trailing only behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. Then came the SEC lawsuit. The lawsuit was a bombshell. The SEC alleged that Ripple had conducted an illegal securities offering by selling XRP without proper registration. This sent shockwaves through the crypto industry. If the SEC won, it wouldn't just hurt Ripple, it could set a precedent for regulating other cryptocurrencies as securities, creating a nightmare scenario for the entire market. For nearly 3 years, the case dragged on. XRP holders waited anxiously, watching their investments suffer as other cryptos flourished. Every legal update became a battleground for speculation, with rumors flying about potential settlements, dismissals, and verdicts. Then, in 2023, Ripple secured its first major victory. A judge ruled that XRP was not a security when traded on exchanges, giving it a much-needed boost. But the final blow didn't come until 2025, when the SEC, realizing it had little ground left to stand on, agreed to settle. The final amount Ripple had to pay? A mere $50 million, far lower than the hundreds of millions the SEC originally sought. With that, the legal cloud hanging over XRP disappeared. But what was supposed to be a turning point in XRP's price action turned into an anticlimax. The market didn't react the way many expected. One of the most fundamental principles of investing is that markets are forward-looking. In simple terms, when traders expect a specific event to happen, they price it in before it happens. In the months leading up to the final settlement, XRP had already experienced a price rally. From mid-2023 to late 2024, XRP surged from 50 cents to over $2.50 in anticipation of a favorable ruling. Investors speculated that Ripple would win, and they bought XRP ahead of time. So, when the news finally broke that Ripple had settled, the market reacted with a shrug. Why? because the event had already been factored into the price. The saying "buy the rumor, sell the news" played out exactly as expected. The moment traders got confirmation of what they already believed, they took profits, leading to minimal upward movement. It's impossible to analyze XRP's price in isolation. The crypto market moves in cycles, and right now, Bitcoin is the dominant force. Historically, altcoins like XRP only see massive rallies after Bitcoin leads the charge. But Bitcoin has been consolidating, waiting for the next catalyst, such as the upcoming Bitcoin ETF expansions or another major institutional adoption wave. Without Bitcoin breaking into new all-time highs, altcoins like XRP remain stuck in limbo. Even though Ripple won, the battle with the SEC left scars. Many institutional investors remain cautious about XRP due to lingering regulatory concerns. Despite the ruling, regulatory bodies in different countries have yet to provide absolute clarity on XRP's classification. And while Ripple is expanding globally, the US market remains hesitant. Some investors worry about whether other agencies, like the CFTC, might step in with new claims. The SEC dropping its lawsuit doesn't mean XRP is entirely free from regulatory oversight, it just means the immediate threat has passed. During the lawsuit, several major exchanges delisted XRP, significantly reducing its liquidity. While some exchanges, such as Coinbase, relisted XRP after the partial victory in 2023, liquidity is still not at pre-lawsuit levels. The lack of institutional liquidity means that even though there's interest in XRP, large investors and funds aren't pouring in as aggressively as they could be. The crypto market thrives on hype. Right now, the hype is elsewhere. AI tokens, DeFi projects, and Layer 2 scaling solutions are capturing attention. XRP is seen as an established asset. While this gives it stability, it also means it lacks the explosive FOMO factor that newer, trendier projects enjoy. Until a new narrative propels it forward, such as an XRP ETF or mass adoption by banks, XRP will continue to move at a slower pace compared to hype-driven assets. The dust has settled. After years of uncertainty, courtroom battles, and speculation, the legal saga between Ripple and the SEC has reached its conclusion. XRP, once considered the digital asset that would revolutionize cross-border payments, stands at a critical juncture. Now that the lawsuit is behind us, what comes next? For years, XRP has been both a symbol of resilience and a victim of its circumstances. Despite facing intense regulatory scrutiny, it has managed to maintain its position as one of the top cryptocurrencies by market capitalization. But now, with regulatory clarity in the US and a rapidly changing global financial landscape, the real test begins. The future of XRP is no longer dependent on legal proceedings. Instead, it hinges on adoption, real-world utility, and investor confidence. The crypto market is brutal. Projects that fail to innovate and capture the attention of institutions and retail investors alike are left behind. So, is XRP still a viable investment, or has its moment passed? Does global adoption strengthen XRP's position, or will newer competitors steal its spotlight? Let's analyze XRP's future from every angle, cutting through the noise to see if this asset still has what it takes to thrive. Is XRP still worth investing in? The million-dollar question. XRP was once considered the chosen one, the cryptocurrency that would bridge the gap between traditional finance and blockchain technology. But with so many emerging projects in the crypto space, is XRP still a worthwhile investment? The answer isn't as simple as a yes or no. It depends on what kind of investor you are and what you expect from XRP. Let's break it down into three key aspects: short-term price potential, long-term growth, and risk factors. In the short term, crypto prices are driven by hype, speculation, and market cycles. Historically, XRP has followed a predictable pattern. Bitcoin leads the charge, setting new all-time highs and attracting new investors into the space. Altcoins follow, with speculative rallies pushing assets like XRP to new heights. Corrections happen, bringing volatility and uncertainty back into the market. XRP's most explosive gains typically happen during altcoin seasons, when investors seek undervalued assets with strong narratives. Now that XRP is free from the SEC's grip, its biggest short-term catalyst will likely be Bitcoin's price action. If BTC continues to rally, XRP will likely follow. Institutional announcements, new partnerships, or XRP-related financial products could drive hype. Retail speculation. XRP has one of the most loyal investor communities, and FOMO, fear of missing out, could trigger rapid price swings. For traders looking for short-term gains, XRP remains a high-risk, high-reward play. It might not be the first coin to pump, but when it does, the gains could be substantial. For long-term investors, the story is different. XRP's success isn't about short-term speculation, it's about real-world adoption. Ripple has spent years positioning XRP as a solution to the inefficiencies in global finance. The goal has always been clear: to replace the outdated SWIFT system with a faster, cheaper, and more efficient alternative. Several factors suggest XRP still has a strong long-term future. Regulatory clarity: the SEC case is over, which removes a major roadblock to institutional adoption in the US. Ripple's partnerships. XRP is already being used by financial institutions worldwide for cross-border transactions and liquidity solutions. Growing remittance markets: emerging economies rely on fast, cheap payments. XRP could play a critical role in this space. If Ripple continues expanding its financial network and adoption grows, XRP's long-term value could increase significantly. However, long-term investors must also consider risk factors. Competition: other blockchains, including Stellar, XLM, Hedera Hashgraph, HBAR, and newer fintech solutions, are also targeting cross-border payments. Adoption speed: global financial systems are slow to change. If XRP doesn't see widespread adoption soon, investors may lose patience. Regulatory risks in other countries: while XRP is clear in the US, other jurisdictions could introduce new challenges. Like any investment, XRP comes with risks and rewards. The key question investors need to ask is, are you willing to wait? XRP's gains won't happen overnight. The SEC case delayed momentum and forced many institutions to put partnerships on hold. Now, Ripple must rebuild trust and reignite adoption. For long-term believers, XRP still holds promise as a key player in financial technology. However, for those looking for quick profits, there may be better short-term plays elsewhere. XRP's future is far from written. The lawsuit may be over, but the real battle has just begun. If Ripple can expand partnerships, increase adoption, and maintain regulatory compliance, XRP could solidify itself as a dominant force in global finance. However, if it fails to scale adoption quickly enough, it risks losing ground to emerging competitors in the blockchain payment sector. The bottom line? XRP isn't dead, it's at a crossroads. Whether it soars or stumbles depends on what happens next. Hope you found this information helpful and insightful. If you did, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, it really helps others find this content. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, so you never miss an update. Sharing this video with your friends, family, or anyone you think would benefit from it would mean the world to me. It's how we grow this community and spread valuable information together. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.